What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on September 1st, 2025. The Books A Million exclusive Perry the Platypus is available for pre-order, and that figure will release this month in September. The common Astro Boy is available now with various retailers. Remember that there was a Game of the Year edition variant of Astro Boy that you had to order directly with Funko.com, but again, this one is a common one. The Toys R Us exclusive Winter Jeffrey is coming soon. Then we have here the Entertainment Earth exclusive What Stone Cold Steve Austin available for pre-order, and that is releasing this month, September. Now, I definitely want to hear from WWE fans. What do you think about this particular figure? For me, it just brings back bad memories because I really feel like that What chant kind of ruined watching WWE. I really fell off from watching it around the time when that chant became popular. I know that WWE really tried to discourage fans from doing it. Sometimes you can still hear crowds trying to do that, especially during promos and things like that, the heavy dialogue moments. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of even thinking about that chant. But again, like I said, if you're a WWE fan, do you just look at this as part of WWE history? Are you going to add this to your collection? Let me know. Even made some of their Super Saiyan Goku exclusive pops available from the day that I am recording this video on their Whatnot stream. The figure is limited to 1,200 pieces, so that's why there's been some hype surrounding it. But personally, I'm not a fan of the way that they are releasing this figure. Again, this is Even's exclusive, and they're releasing it via Whatnot streams that did start from the day of this recording. And I heard that that first stream was awful, that the Even staff really did not seem well prepared. I think they had to restart the stream at one point because of some issues that they were having. Only a couple of the figures I think actually got sold at the retail price, which I think is around $40, which is kind of understandable. It's a 1,200 piece figure, so we knew the prices were going up for limited figures like that. But yeah, this just sounds like it was an absolute mess. If you actually did attend that live stream, let me know what you witnessed with it in the comments. And they are going to continue with this, releasing this figure daily at random times via Whatnot streams. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way they're doing this personally, and they actually have another exclusive on the way. Their General Grievous is limited to 9,500 pieces. That will be available beginning on September 15th. Seems like they're also going to do that via Whatnot streams. That's not 100% guaranteed just yet, though. I think they're going to share more information regarding the release of General Grievous soon. But like I said, I'm just personally not a big fan of releasing figures in this way. I don't think it's a good look for Even. I don't think it's a good look for Whatnot either, but share your own personal opinions about this, especially if you actually did attend that first stream. You can use the code ENDOFSUMMER25 to get $5 off of the Netflix shop exclusive Demogorgon on Fire. I do think that is a cool looking figure there, and if you're a big fan of Stranger Things and you were kind of apprehensive about it before, maybe that $5 off will help you to go ahead and purchase that figure if you are interested. Focusing now on Funko.com, Littlefoot from The Land Before Time and Gimli from Lord of the Rings are available right now. They did not sell out, so they are still available. The 2015 Marty McFly from Back to the Future is coming soon. I think some people thought that this would have dropped by now, but no, not just yet, but it should be on the way very soon. As far as Pop Yourself is concerned, they actually do have some K-pop Demon Hunter options available right now, but these will be a pre-order. If you do a custom this way, then it will basically be a pre-order. So do make sure you check the details on that if you are interested in doing a Pop Yourself figure in this way. Also available right now on Funko.com is Crazy Homer that you see pictured here. That one did not sell out just yet. Some figures that are on the way in the near future do include Pascal and Dress from Tangled. And then there's going to be a glow-in-the-dark Pinky and the Brain 2-pack that is coming soon. And of course, it does have the word bubbles along with it. I think that is a pretty cool 2-pack. Not sure if I completely understand the idea of doing it glow-in-the-dark. Maybe it is because they sneak around at night. But overall, I do think that is a cool 2-pack. Let me know if you're going to actually go for that one yourself. Next up here, still focusing on Funko.com, the Target exclusive arcade Hello Kitty is available for pre-order with Target's website, and it will release with them on October 12th. But if you don't want to wait on that, it is actually available right now on Funko.com. Also available right now on Funko.com are the exclusive Penguin from Spy Family and also the Jumbo Pochita from Chainsaw Man. And coming soon to Funko.com is Cupid Cartman from South Park. I think that's a pretty funny figure there. If you know South Park well, then you know about Cupid Cartman. I think he always referred to it as Cupid Me when he's talking to it. So yeah, pretty cool figure there. Here we have the next limited edition exclusives that are coming to Funko.com. So we have this glitter variant of Bob's Big Boy that is 1,200 pieces that will be available as of September 12th. And I do want to go ahead and point out that moving forward with these limited edition exclusives, it is one per person. Previously, it had been 2 per person, up to 2 per person, but now it's just going to be 1 per person. Definitely let me know what you think about that change there. It will give some people obviously a better chance to get these figures. We also have on the way here Phantasm from Batman the Animated Series. In particular, this character debuted within the movie based on that series. That one is 3,500 pieces. That will release on September 19th, or become available to order on September 19th, I should say. We also have here from Saw Billy the Puppet, this particular variant that is 9,500 pieces. That will be available to order as of October 3rd. We have Spider-Cat from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Of course, we have this one at 5,000 pieces. This will be available to order as of September 5th. And do keep in mind that is a flocked figure there as well, Spider-Cat. Then we have this Jumbo Chan Godzilla that is 1,200 pieces, and that will be available to order as of September 26th. So if you're interested in any of these figures, definitely, like mark your calendar, keep these in mind. The ones that are lower count and they really could sell out very quickly. The Billy the Puppet is the only one, it's 9,500 pieces. Maybe that one will sit just for a little bit, but I think some of these could move very quickly. I know personally, I actually am interested in that variant of Billy the Puppet. I like the paint job on that one. And I also like the Phantasm as well. So I could see going for those two. If I miss out on either one, it's not a big deal, but I really do like those. I kind of like the Spider-Cat as well, but I don't necessarily need that for my collection. Let me know which of these you are interested in. What are you going to try to add to your collection if you are interested in any of these? Now, information about NYCC, New York Comic Con, is coming up soon. We'll learn what is going to be available with Funko. We already have a look here at one figure though that will be available, the Diamond Loth Cat from Star Wars. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. I'm not sure if it's Loth or Loth, but regardless, that figure should be available. Could end up being show only, but we'll learn more details about that in the near future. We also have here this false information that went around, really to nobody's fault, because it really was the fault of the website. So it made it seem like there was going to be restocks of the limited edition Deco Spider-Gwen, Deco Miles Morales, and the glow-in-the-dark translucent Snow White. But that was some sort of technical error, I guess. They are not going to restock. Again, those are not going to restock. They are sold out. I think some people thought that maybe some orders had been canceled and maybe that's why they were going to be available again. But again, it does seem like that was some sort of technical issue. Now, the limited edition Itachi from Naruto did become available, and that sold out immediately. Many people say that it sold out in like 20 seconds. No surprise, it was a low count figure. I've been seeing on social media that Magic the Gathering is doing crossovers with Marvel, and they're also doing a crossover with Transformers. So you see here this Magic the Gathering Transformers Optimus Prime cover that appears to be on the way soon. When I learn more about that, of course, I will share that information with you all. There are some Loungefly products that you might be interested in that are available right now directly with Loungefly, but also with Entertainment Earth, although some of these items have actually already sold out, pre-sold out with Entertainment Earth, so you may want to check directly with Loungefly. But yeah, some very interesting Halloween related products going on here. We have some Coraline items. We got with Pennywise, of course. We got Friday the 13th. We also have Beetlejuice. So yeah, some really interesting things, Halloween kind of inspired there with Loungefly. There are some Wicked minis that are coming soon to Five Below, so you might want to be on the lookout for those. And you see that there are 2 diamond variants there in that mix. And yes, people, we finally have the K-pop Demon Hunters pops. I know some people have been eagerly anticipating getting a look at these, and these are available for pre-order with various retailers right now. What's really cool is the derpy one that you see here along with the bird there. That is actually glow in the dark, and that's not a variant. That's just a common figure that is glow in the dark. You see that there is one chase in the mix here. So when you get your pre-orders in, if you decide to pre-order these figures, do make sure you check the release date for that particular retailer of when they are going to ship them out. Personally, I'm just going to wait for these to hit store shelves, and I'll make up my mind then if I want to pick up any of these. But overall, I think they do look pretty interesting, and if you've seen the movie, you know that there's a lot of potential for some more variants of the main characters, of course, and you know, some of the side characters as well. We'll see what else happens with K-pop Demon Hunters. Next up here, I did enjoy the K-pop Demon Hunters movie, and I've also been enjoying the series Alien Earth. I think it is really awesome. Definitely make sure you check that out if you are an Alien fan and you haven't seen it just yet. But we do have here these Alien Earth common pops. We have a common Wendy, then we also have that common Xenomorph. I may be tempted to go ahead and pick those up. I'm not 100% sure yet. We also have here the Funko.com exclusive sheep with the eye that is coming soon, and that scene in particular, ooh, that really stands out in my memory. But like I said, if you haven't seen the series, it is definitely worth checking out. The common Re-Zero Pops are available to pre-order with various retailers, and the Rim does have a chase variant. The Funko.com exclusive Rim with Morningstar is available for pre-order, and that one will release October 17th. And then with Chalice Collectibles, they have an exclusive glow-in-the-dark Ram that is available right now. And if you go on the Chalice Collectibles website, they do have various bundles that you can go for. I think you can actually go directly for that Ram Chase with particular bundles, but you have to check to see with Chalice Collectibles to see exactly what they have going on if you're interested. Next up here, we have pops based on Nosferatu. We also have Atlantis, the Lost Empire, and there is a Patina Wally Pocket Pop on the way that appears to be a common item. These figures should become available for pre-order as of Wednesday, September 3rd. Also about to become available for pre-order are these last Ronin pops, and I really did not know about these turtles here. I had to do a little research to learn about them, and it's pretty interesting. I really do need to check out the last Ronin at some point, because the more I learn about it, the little bits of lore that I learned about it, it just sounds very interesting, and I think these characters are actually interesting. I'm not going to say much about them just in case you are trying to read the series and check it out for yourself, but yeah, these are some pretty cool characters here. And then we have the meme Skeletor. This is the Until We Meet Again Skeletor, the one I've been waiting on. I'm definitely going to add that to my collection. I still like the lying down meme Skeletor, but yeah, this is the one I really have been waiting on. So again, these should become available for pre-order as of Wednesday, September 3rd. Next up here, we have the Funko.com exclusive Time Ripper, Wolverine, and Deadpool that are coming soon. I'm not sure if they're going to be sold individually or together, how they're going to do this. Initially, when this was rumored, I thought it might be a 2-pack, but we see that it's not that way, so maybe it'll be like a bundle. They just sell them together. I think it'd be kind of odd to sell them apart. We'll see what happens with it, though. That's on the way soon. When it becomes available, I will give you all a reminder. We also have here this Iron Man comic cover that should be available for pre-order this Wednesday if you're watching this video right away. I think it is an interesting looking one. I kind of like that old school look for Iron Man, you know, Tony Stark with the helmet off. Not sure if I'd add this to my collection, but it is pretty interesting looking. We have these DC New Classics pops, which had been rumored. So we have the Trinity, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and then we also have Green Lantern. I do like the designs of these. I think these are great looks for the characters. You see that there are pocket pops as well. These should become available for pre-order this week also. I'm tempted to go for these, although I will say I kind of wish that the Trinity was in a 3-pack. That would be very nice if that were to happen. So maybe I'll hold off for a little bit and see what happens with that. You know, if those happen, I don't know, because I don't know if they'd want to leave Green Lantern out in the cold with that, but it would be very nice if that were to happen. So like I said, I'm going to hold off for a little bit, but I do like the look of these designs. Definitely let me know if you're a DC fan. What do you think about these? And from the day of this recording, I've seen that heavy rumor going around, and maybe it's not a rumor because it seems like the voice actors have confirmed it, that there is an Injustice 3 on the way from NetherRealm. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that that does pan out, that it does happen. And there's so much more they can do with DC in a video game, you know, a fighting game. So really am interested to learn more news about that. Really have been waiting on Injustice 3. Let me know your thoughts about that. And to wrap things up here, we do have the Tokyo Revengers pops, and you see that there is a chase in the mix with these figures. Again, these should become available for pre-order this week here. I still don't know much of anything about this series. I think one or two people commented and gave me some little details about it, so maybe I will check it out at some point. But yeah, these figures are about to become available for pre-order if you are interested. And there are no rumors this time. If you want to try to catch up on Funko rumors, if you have not seen the the previous Funko news video, make sure you go back and check that out. I did share a good number of rumors there. I'm going to try to keep you all updated as much as I can. And if you do appreciate these videos, please make sure that you like the videos, comment on the videos, and share the videos. Show that support to really show that you do enjoy this series, and also, to bring more people to this series as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.